Bum, 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 bum. Today is the day we have been waiting for. Yours truly is going to go back into droning. Anyone that's new to my channel or people that just didn't watch my latest video about the topic may not know. Basically, I used to do drone videos all over like North America, the Caribbean, Canada, US, whatever. And I loved doing it. And then Canada implemented new drone laws. We used to have regulations. But you didn't have to actually follow them. But then once they put laws in and they made them enforceable with huge fines and penalties, this, that, and the other, I gave up on the hobby. And, you know, I didn't want to because I love flying drones. I have a lot of fun with it. But the new drone laws stopped me and a lot of other people from flying anything that's over 250 grams. So DJI, the cheeky little bastards they are, came up with this 249 grams. So I sat and debated on it for a little while. I wanted to watch a bunch of videos because it's not what I'm used to. I'm used to my DJI Mavic Pro and, 7-kilometer flight distance, this, that, and the other. And I loved it. But this is not that. This goes 4 kilometers max, and I'm guessing probably on average like 2, maybe 3. And it can't battle the winds the same. Like I was in 60, 70 kilometer an hour winds before with my Mavic. And that's actually how I broke the camera from hyperextending it too long or whatever. But anyway, today's a new day. We're past all that. It is what it is. I can't change the laws and I have no interest in getting a pilot's license and following all that crap rules anyway about when you can fly and where and this and that. So we got this little beauty right here and we're going to unbox it, which you all have probably seen. If you're interested in this stuff, you already probably watched that anyway somewhere else. But all I've done was cut the tape. I haven't even opened this yet. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, yeah. It is so small. I've only seen these in videos. I haven't actually had one in my hand yet. So this is cool. There's some like tape on here. And pull that off of there. And I didn't get the Fly More bundle. I wanted to, but here's the problem. Then I would have had to wait for it to come from DJI, from California, the shipping. And realistically, I don't actually care about the bag. The only thing I want is a spare battery. So spending an extra 150 bucks for, I don't really need 3 batteries. 2 I think is plenty. So I don't want to spend the extra 150 bucks and then wait a week or 2 for delivery when I could get it next day on Amazon. Like once my mind was made up, I was just going for it. So let's pull off all this crap. And obviously we saw there in the back the battery. Plus my cat likes this crap. What's up, Coral? So let's go ahead and unfold it. This has some writing on it. I don't think it says anything too important. Please remove this protector before taking off. Well, I'm not a scientist or even that smart, to be honest with you, but even I could have figured out you had to take that off to fly, because how are you going to fly with it on there? Anyway. Oh, and then we got this that tells you which way to pull forward. I can just tell right away looking at it just from my previous Mavic. So that is it. That's the little guy. And it's funny when people do these little sitting pictures, like, with their drone sitting like that, checking out the stance, sitting down on its butt. Anyway, it's got a little gimbal guard. I don't know how this comes off, so I do have to be careful. Probably right there. Yep. I'll try to remember to put that back on. And let me just put this camera up a little bit more to make a bit better viewing area. And so that's it. There's the size in my palm of my hand. It's really, really small. I love that. And then the controller is small as well. Let me see. I haven't had one of these in my hand either yet. So my guess it's about the same size as the Mavic controller. And yeah, I would say, I think that's like exactly the same. So that, and the phone slides in there. And what do we got? We got the thumbsticks right here, which I don't know, I guess, well, I'll probably try to take them off. It's got the storage spot for it, but to try to remember to take them off stuff. Depends where I'm storing it, I guess. But I knew I didn't want their big bag. The bag was bigger than the box, and I didn't want to bother with that. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Okay, so we got our phone port right there, which I don't know if they give you any cables or not. Let's continue into this. And get this box out. So I know some of my subscribers are like, more for my reef tank videos. And this is just one of my other hobbies. I love my reef tanks, but this is fun too. Okay, well, there's something in here I can't get out. So I bought this from the DJI. It was actually from DJI on Amazon. Flying with control. Have fun, but remember it's an aircraft for New Zealand. Why did it say that? I got like New Zealand rules. Oh, and this one's for Australia. Flying with control. Get to know the rules. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care. We got some yes and no shit right here. I don't know. You guys want to look at that? Nothing really to see anyway. Just a bunch of crap. Crap. Let's see what's in this box. What do we got? We got some wires. I got some spare propeller right there. I guess I don't really need to open it up. So these screw on. So that's alright, I guess. I don't really care. How do they go on there? What's this? This is spare thumbsticks. So good to have. This cable. I use a Samsung S9. Yeah, S9 Plus. So it takes the C-type cable, which this is not. So I'll have to use my own cable. Maybe, or this might be it though in here. We got a couple of things here. Lots of options. There it is right there. Boom. Does come with it. So that's fantastic. And this rest of this is just, I don't know, crap. iPhone. If you use an iPhone, sorry. About your luck on having an iPhone. Yeah, just put this in here. Like that. And then that's good to go into the phone, but I'm recording on my phone, so I can't exactly do that right now. And that's just some directions on how to do everything. Now let's see how to turn this on. There's a little button right there. Maybe the battery may have a cover on it. Let's check, because it didn't do anything. So there we go, that's sliding out. Not really, nothing there. Maybe it's just dead. Maybe I didn't press it long enough or something. Let's try again. I would assume that it should have lit up a little bit, but absolutely nothing happens. What about with this? Well, this has 2 bars, but this has none. Which is weird. Oh, my stove's telling me to put dinner in, but that's okay, ignore that. There's a memory card slot. I think I may have to pause the video and go and charge this. But what I'm actually looking for, oh, there's where the connections are. I was wondering. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back.
One eternity later.
Okay, here we are back again. I skipped all the rest of the table talk and just decided to get right to flying. Now, I'm going to tell you that this is a very, very quick flight because it is stupid windy out, and I was actually not even going to bother going out. And then I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll do it. I just won't go very high or very far just to get it up in the air. You know what I mean? Like a kid at Christmas. So off to the local Walmart I go and throw it up in the air here. And pretty quickly, I started getting wind warnings on the screen, which is not surprising. As I was driving down the street, like I could feel my truck rocking in the wind, so I knew that there was a strong crosswind. So, not a big deal. I found the night camera, like the vision at night or whatever, the recording, a little underwhelming. It's a little bit hazy, like when you're looking at the Walmart sign. It's not the greatest. Now, with that being said, this does have a very small sensor in it. It's a tiny little camera. It's not like the Mavic Pro or Mavic Pro 2 or Phantom series. It's a very small one. So my expectations for night video quality are actually pretty low. So I'm okay with it. We'll definitely, I'll try to get a test out there tomorrow. We'll see what the weather's like. I haven't actually looked, so I don't know yet. But if so, I got a couple of great spots that I want to fly. So stay tuned for that. And I'm still a couple months away from it, but heading down to actually a trip booked for Dominican. Never been. And from all my understanding on everything is Dominican's very drone friendly. So head out to Punta Cana and go there. Here, I just wanted to see what the quality was like looking down kind of at the ground when it's well lit up. So I got some plans to, like, I'll fly right downtown Hamilton or Toronto maybe, or who knows where, but wanted to see what it looks like looking down. Now, I did not take any actual photographs, which I regret. I wish I snapped a few just to see what the quality would have been like, but it's okay. We live and we learn, right? I find that there is quite a bit of motion blur to the imagery. I've got it set at 2.7K at the 25 frames per second. I'm wondering if possibly if I go up to 30, if that would take some of the motion blur out. But I got plenty of time for future testing and trying to, really hone this in and figure it out. I'm so used to my old drone that, yeah, it's a little bit different. Excuse me. Wow, I always cough when I make videos. I was just going to say, though, that I briefly had the DJI Spark before, and for me, my opinion is that was an absolute piece of shit. I didn't like it. I got rid of it within a couple of weeks or whatever, if even that. It was not for me. The range sucked on it. Yeah, so right away, I find this to be a lot better. You can see that flag whipping around up there, by the way. And keep in mind, that flag is probably, it's huge. Like, we're pretty far away from it here. That thing's probably like I don't even know, probably 30 feet by 20 feet or something. Got to weigh at least 100 pounds. Like, that's a big flag. And you can see it whipping around. That tells you how windy it was. But I'll say, even in that wind, the drone was actually pretty rock solid. So, anyway, I know it's not the greatest review, but I kind of just rushed to put something together. Did the little unboxing for you there, and stay tuned. I'm going to have some actual good videos. There's lots of waterfalls out by where I live. I'll head right over Niagara Falls. I don't care. As soon as I know that I've got a good day where I can pull it off with, minimal risk to my drone, I'll do a little 6 a.m. Go and go, and we'll get some good footage. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, I appreciate you watching, sharing, liking, commenting, all that good crap. So if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and do that now. And if not, well, you can go jump in a well or something. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.